Okay guys, before we are going deep into color correction and then color grading, which we are all here for, I want to stress enough the most critical important lesson of any color grading course, which is don't mess with the skin tones. Don't mess with skin tones. We people evolved so much that we can immediately identify if someone is sick, has something unusual in terms of appearance. No matter how cool your color grading works, people will sense subconsciously that something is off. A regular guy would not tell you what exactly is wrong. However, in 90% of cases are the skin tones. Here is a quick example. Let's compare this footage of my last video portrait I made. And if you look very attentively, you see the face is going more into greenish side. And no wonder you have green leaves, green grass, green light like being diffused everywhere. Thankfully, I made sure I had my white balance set up correctly. However, still, depending on situations like this, you can still get a little bit messy skin tones. Okay, so I'll do this quick, and don't worry, I will show you in the tutorial as well. So I want you to pay attention to the skin, how it changes when I again re-regulate the white balance. All right. Okay. Do you see now? Much better. Actually, I'll do it even better. This will be another cheat code in the color correction aspect. Like, forget using the temperature, I'll just use the gain aspect in the DaVinci Resolve. Now look more closely to the skin tones, right? This is with color adjustment. This is without. Color adjustment, without. Color adjustment, without. If I will leave like this, like I will just add some little bit of contrast and then going to add some LUTs. Let's see. Okay, let's put this LUT. Okay, then doesn't matter. Like, even though the LUT might be good, but still something is off. It's like something is not punchy. Something doesn't look appealing, right? And it's because of the skin tones. And now let me show you again with the LUT, and I activate the color adjustment. It's night and day. This again, guys, slight adjustments, you just change the whole picture. And I cannot teach you directly the color grading without showing you the exposure within the camera. That's why I insisted so much on the Module 3 to have good exposure. And when I was filming this, I made sure I had the zebras at least in the center of the face. Okay, let's go to another example. I would say this is a way worse example to show you, because I certainly did underexpose the skin over here. Why? Because I had the sun behind the subject, and my camera showed me, yeah, it's overexposed, you're actually pretty good. However, I did not keep attention to the skin. And also back then I did not use the zebras. I cannot say I didn't use zebras properly, but I did not use them at all. These are your consequences if you don't listen to module number 3, where I show you detail by detail how to properly expose. Because otherwise your skin will look just crap. And if you pay attention here, let me show you like better. So you have the skin over here. You have the shadows, and pay attention, like the shadows over here, it's kind of the same color as here, you know. This is typically S-Log footage. Usually what I do, I'm raising the contrast again. Now we're getting somewhere. And still, the shadows over here are still in the same color. And because you have the shadows having the same undercolor as the skin, the image just looks flat. Even though I raised the contrast, it's still not enough. and you will say, okay, let me color correct it as I did using the gain. Okay, it's slightly better, but I have the same color in the shadows as in the skin. So I think, okay, let's attack skins, right? No worries, I will tell you in other modules in detail how you do this. I just want to make this quick and show you that no matter how good your how you say, color grading skills are, if you underexpose the skin, you'll have some troubles. If you pay close attention, right? Okay, let me switch to the shot. I mean, now you attack the whole, not only the skin, but the shadows as well. So it makes it difficult to color grade. You have to do the masking and the tracking, and it's, I would say it's not very pleasing to do. Also, what you start to have, if you don't expose the skin properly, you have the color artifacts over here. Do you see? You have like a kind of blue spot and the reddish skin with blue spots over here on the nose as well. And it keeps getting worse. Like if he turns around his face, let me see if he turns around his face. Okay, here is good actually. Here he is in the shadows. If I go into the beginning, okay, let me see. Again, you have some spots here, some spots here, some spots here. And actually this is pretty good, like you can still manage to do it, but it's a pain in the ass. It makes color grading way more complicated than it should be. And this is not the point of this course. The point is to show you the steps you want to make. Once you do them, then the color grading becomes easy. So again, thanks for watching this module. It's me stressing about the importance of skin tones. And yeah, see you on the next module.